Hey guys, I need to give a shout out to SeatGeek for sponsoring this video. If you're unaware of what SeatGeek is, it is an app that lets you buy tickets to concerts, to sporting events, to any sort of major thing that you want to get a ticket to. And what it does is it shows you a map of the tickets listed across all different websites, and it shows you which deal is a good deal and which deal is a bad deal, so you know if you're getting ripped off. So if you download the app and you want to go and use it to buy tickets, make sure you use my code COOGS at checkout and you will save $20 off your first order. Thanks, SeatGeek. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Diamond Dynasty video. This is actually going to be a ranked seasons game, and this is going to be a bit of a post-commentary video. I actually was playing ranked seasons like super late last night, just trying to get, you know, some games in to try and get my rank up, trying to make a World Series push, of course. And I had Jon Lester, the event reward, in my rotation, and I actually landed on him. So this was actually his debut. So I just started recording as soon as I saw that I got him on the mound. So I actually didn't get the lineups in before this or anything, so you're pretty much only gonna see the gameplay. And you know, it was a pretty good game. This definitely is a pitcher's duel gameplay, so you're gonna see not that much hitting. You're not gonna see a lot of home runs, but you're gonna see me work out of some jams here with Jon Lester. You're gonna see me struggle at the plate while his pitcher's doing pretty well. So you know, it's a bit of a pitcher's duel. But overall, my opinions on this Jon Lester, I like the card. I was really liking the sweeping curve, although you really have to hit your spot with it because of the angle of the curve. It kind of looks really nice to right-handed pitchers. So if you can, or I'm sorry, right-handed hitters. So if you can actually spot it underneath the zone, you can get it on the corners and stuff, you'll be really successful with it. I also was having a lot of success with his sinker to right-handed hitters. If I threw that sinker low and away, I was getting a lot of the ground balls to like second base that I was looking for. So I liked his pitches. The one pitch that I really was not a fan of was definitely the cutter. I feel like with his control, if you miss like just the slightest bit when throwing that cut fastball and it actually catches a portion of the plate, that ball is really going to be easy to hit. So you really have to be honestly perfect when you throw that cutter with Lester if you want to have any sort of success with it. So yeah, I mean, I like the card. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell him or not yet. I mean, he only goes for like 20K on the market. He's not like the most expensive card in the game or anything. But, you know, I might give him another start because honestly, I feel like the guy that I'm playing in this video, he wasn't the best hitter in the world. I mean, you know, I wasn't hitting very well in this game either, but I feel like maybe with some of the mistakes I made, he might be able to actually, or Lester might be kind of able to be exposed is what I'm trying to say. So that's kind of my opinions on the Jon Lester card. Would I say he's worth 20K on the market? I mean, if 20K is too much for you, then I would stay away from him. But if 20K is kind of like whatever to you, I would pick him up and maybe give him a try, see how you like him. To left-handed hitters, he's going to be pretty filthy. The one thing that I wish this card really had was definitely a slider. I feel like a slider would completely change the entire dynamic of this card. I feel like it would really make him a lot more versatile because the two breaking pitches that he has that really are worth it are the sweeping curve and the changeup, especially the changeup and the sweeping curve to lefties. That's really nice right there. But yeah, the slider, it just kind of felt like that pitch would be extremely nice to have on this card. But, you know, if Jon Lester doesn't throw a slider, then you're not going to get a slider. But anyway, the other things that are going on in this video, my hitting lately, guys, has been really suspect. You know, there's times, I mean, when I play somebody who's not very good with the game, I have no problem putting up 8 to 10 runs. Like, you guys have seen it in the streams. I've hit, you know, the ball out of the yard against kids, and you know, I've won some games. I won a mercy rule. Man, I think I might have even won 2 mercy rules on the stream yesterday. So I was, you know, hitting the ball well at times, but as soon as I played a halfway competent player at this game, as soon as I played somebody who was decent, I couldn't hit anything, man. It didn't matter if it was a fastball down the middle. It didn't matter if it was a slider that hung over the plate. It didn't matter if it was on the corner. I was either getting on top or underneath almost everything. There were very few balls in this game that I squared up, and it feels like I'm a very streaky hitter this year. Like, when I'm bad, and when I'm good, I'm great. And I know my boy Fuzzy is absolutely absolutely loving hitting right now. He's just saying, like, you know, don't change anything, MLB The Show, please, please. Hitting is fantastic. I'm loving every second of it. And I'm over here like, man, I can't figure it out. I don't know what you're doing, Fuzzy, but I just am not on the same page. So hitting has definitely been a struggle for me lately. I've tried some different things to kind of change it up. Like, I've tried to change my PCI art to reticle instead of wedge, and that helped a little bit on the stream yesterday, but at the end of the day, it still is kind of like, you know, I still was getting under a lot of things. So it's mainly tracking pitches right now. If I can track that slider and, you know, not pull down too much as it's breaking over the middle of the plate, then yeah, I'll definitely be able to have more success. Or if it's the fastball and it's going a little bit lower than, you know, the middle of the zone and I don't pull down too much, it's mainly just PCI placement. My timing isn't terrible. The timing is not the worst thing in the world, but my PCI placement has really been a struggle for me this year. And I know there's the issues going around with people saying the PCI is kind of wacky and messed up this year, and I believe that is an issue, of course. But at the end of the day, sometimes I don't like to put all of my I don't want to use everything like that as an excuse. There is a portion of it that's just me not connecting on anything, like me just really struggling at the plate. So I'm just trying to find ways to break out of my slump without trying to blame the game too much. And yeah, man, this game right here just kind of showed that I was not really just seeing the ball well. You know, that's a pitch with Ryan Schimpf that I feel like I could do some damage on, and I just roll over slowly. Yadier Molina just getting under or on top of the ball underneath the zone. Like, just the discipline wasn't perfect. By the later parts of the game, my discipline got a little bit better, but right now, throughout the first few to middle innings, it just really wasn't there. But like I said, this is a pitcher's duel. As you guys can see, Jon Lester, we're already in the 6th inning of this game, and it's still a 1-1 tie. Both runs came in the first inning. I got a couple really clutch double plays that actually got me out of some jams, so that was really nice. My defense helped me out in this game a lot. But as you guys can see, he's getting underneath a lot of Jon Lester's sweeping curves. You know, I'm throwing the sinker low and inside a little bit every now and then to kind of mix it up to try and make sure that he doesn't keep tracking the sweeping curve pretty well. And it's dangerous throwing a fastball this year, especially with the pitch speeds being the way they are. But you know, it's hard to really win a game without throwing a single fastball, and you just have to kind of throw it in the right spots. And right here, don't judge me, I was doing a hit and run, and off the bat from Bellinger, I thought that ball was gonna be gone, so I just kept going with Hanley. So I got doubled off right here pretty badly, but I really just thought that ball was gone off the bat, so that's why I just continued to go. Yeah. But I mean, even with guys like Mike Trout, I'm swinging at curveballs on the outside part of the plate that are not good. Same with Martinez. That's a slider that should easily be taken for a ball. Maybe it's a strike on the corner, and you know, if that's that, then whatever. But you know, just stuff like that. I gotta clean that up. I gotta work on hitting pitches that I'm actually good at hitting, and not being susceptible to chasing breaking balls low and outside or low and underneath the zone. So, you know, it just comes time with practice. I just got to keep playing, keep trying to break out of the slump, maybe try to do some different things with the PCI and the different reticle and stuff like that, and maybe I'll be able to get better. But right here, he got on base with Miguel Cabrera, and then he tried to go on a passed ball or a wild pitch from Yadier Molina with that 99 arm strength. No thanks. And that fastball right there to Eric Thames that I just threw, that's the type of fastball that I'm talking about. You have to be able to throw that fastball in MLB The Show to be successful, and it's a lot harder to do that this year with the slower pitch speeds. Luckily, I was throwing him curveball after curveball, and I think he was sitting curveball, so I was able to get that fastball in there, and he was late on it. But this pitch right here with Matt Kemp, oh my God, I could not believe this pitch was not absolutely crushed out of the yard. I mean, I made good contact, I got good exit velo, and I understand, you know, you're not always going to get the best results. As long as you hit the ball hard, you know, sometimes it's not going to go out, but, you know, you hit the ball hard. But that one right there in a 1-1 game, I was like, really, man, can I just get this? So here we are in the 8th inning. Jon Lester is still going. He's got a lot of stamina. You know, he's going deep into the ball game. 8th inning, Miguel Sano leads it off with a base hit. But like I said, I got a bunch of clutch double plays to be able to help me break out of some jams. So I was hoping for one again in this inning. And we got McCutchen to fly out right here. And the next at-bat is pretty crucial. It's Adrián González, and I think I have the double play right there, but the defensive Ryan Schimpf just can't get it done. And I honestly probably would have turned that with that 32 speed coming down the line. And then, of course, I think that was Correa coming up. He's not going to be able to get thrown out at home, and he's going to actually take the 2-1 lead right here. So it was a little frustrating right there. But then right here, Hanley Ramírez makes hopefully the play of the game. Ryan Schimpf with the barehanded turn. I don't know how Ryan Schimpf went from having no defense at all earlier in the inning to being able to make a barehanded double play turn like that. That was kind of suspect a little bit, but luckily Yadier Molina coming up in the next inning, starting it off with a leadoff double, trying to go eye for an eye right here to get this run back. Then we've got Jorge Posada off the pinch hit, and I was so mad this ball did not get out. That was a fastball down the middle that I absolutely crushed, and it just got warning track power. If I would have brought in Pedro Alvarez, that ball might have been a little bit farther out. But then here we go, Hanley Ramírez comes up, and he's able to drive in the run from third, pretty much exactly the same as how we got our run in the first inning. So once again, the game is tied. The inning continues. Cody Bellinger takes a ball, and then Mike Trout over to first base. He does not get doubled up, thankfully, but now first and third with 2 down, and once again, I'm chasing low and away breaking pitches with JD Martinez and just handing him outs pretty much. With good power hitters, got to be able to do that. So Jon Lester's day is over. Lee Smith, the career arc diamond card, comes into the game, and I'm liking this Lee Smith so far. His slider is super nice, although this one right there, that one was just a mislocation. That one really hurt because I was fooling this guy. I had him down 0-2 on 2 ugly swings, and he was able to actually connect on one of the sliders. I should have thrown him the forkball, and he's actually going to get the run back. So he's up 3-2, and now we're going into the bottom of the 9th after Eric Thames strikes out. So I'm down to my last 3 outs, boys. I don't know if I'll be able to make this happen, but luckily Joey Gallo gets started with a walk. Matt Kemp comes up, and he hits into a double play. And now I'm down to my last out, and it all comes down to Ryan Schimpf. Starts him out with a fastball low from Dellin Betances. Good first pitch right there. Then this curveball right here was absolutely filthy. Catches the bottom part of the zone. And now it's 0-2. I got to defend. I don't know how I didn't pop up on that fastball right there. I felt like that pitch should have been popped up to like the third baseman or the second baseman or something. Gives me a slurve that I am able to hold off on. It's a 1-2 count. Ryan Schimpf is up here fighting. And boom! He leaves the slurve over the middle of the plate, and I'm actually able to connect on one. And of course, Ryan Schimpf, the absolute GOAT in MLB The Show, ties the game, and we are gonna go to extras after Yadier Molina comes up afterwards and flies out. So man, we are hanging on by a thread right here, guys. We are coming back eye for an eye. This game is a back and forth contest. It's a pitcher's duel, but right now these solo shots are really what's keeping this game going. So Joey Gallo over there making the play on McCutchen coming down the line. Then he brings in Matt Joyce. I'm on autopilot right now, and he takes it all the way into the bullpen. I really wasn't thinking right there. I was like, yeah, I got the first 2 outs of the inning. Let's go. We're going to go to the bottom of the 11th, and we're going to actually score this run, or the bottom of the 10th, I'm sorry. And you know what? 1 pitch too many, so got hosed on that one. But then Pedro Alvarez brought him into pinch hit with that 104 power, got on top of it. I thought this one right here with Hanley Ramírez might fall down before it hits the right fielder, but it stayed up a little bit too long. And then Cody Bellinger, I'm the king of pop-ups with this card. Gonna fly out to right field, and he's gonna make the play, and that is gonna do it for the game. So a 10-inning game. He won 4-3, but I wanted to show you guys Jon Lester's debut because Jon Lester threw a great game. You know, 8 solid innings, only allowing 2 runs. I mean, when you throw 8 innings and you only allow 2 runs, you expect to probably get a W out of that, but unfortunately I just wasn't really hitting at the plate, couldn't really score. So luckily he didn't get the loss for me. Lee Smith got the loss, but it is what it is. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this. Sorry this wasn't a live commentary, but I just kind of turned on the thing and started recording once I saw that I had Lester. So more live commentaries to come. But thanks for watching, guys. Drop a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.